Welcome everybody, Marvelous Mike here, and on today's video I wanted to show you how to use tactical arbitrage for finding products so you can sell on FBA. On today's agenda, we're going to go over how to do a product search, the different types of stores, and also the filters that I personally use. We'll go over how to view the data and do a couple live examples to show you how to find products that will generate a profit. And lastly, we'll discuss how to do a reverse search on a competitor to find profitable items to sell. So with that, let's begin. First things first, you're going to want to get an Amazon professional seller account. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is create an account with tactical arbitrage. I'll put a link on the description below. That way you can use the link, get a free, I believe it's a free week. So you can try tactical arbitrage for a week, see if it's cool for you. And if not, then you can go ahead and cancel anytime. If you already have a tactical arbitrage account, you can go ahead and skip that process. And then the reason why you want to have a professional seller account with Amazon is because you have to link that account to your tactical arbitrage account. And then that'll let you search for items. The other thing that you're going to want to do is download a couple of Chrome extensions on your browser. They're free and easy to use. The first Chrome extension that you're going to want to download is Keepa. Keepa saves information on a product at what price it's sold at. It also gives you some other information such as how the product sold, if it's sold as a buy box or if it's sold by a third-party seller. The next one's called the ASIN Grabber Lite. Now you're going to want to download this one if you want to do the reverse search on your competitors. That way you can find the products that they're selling. The last one that you're going to need to download is called AMZ Scout. AMZ Scout has a calculator built into this extension. It's real easy to use. It's very good when you want to find your ROI on the product that you just found. So the next point is stores. Now with stores, and this is more specific if you're just starting off with Amazon FBA, you're going to want to avoid a lot of different stores only because you're going to be gated on a lot of products. So the stores that I do recommend you searching for are three. The first one is Target, the second one is Walgreens, and the third one is Walmart. I guarantee you will find a product to sell if you search those three stores. You do Target first. That one's my favorite. I use it on a daily basis. So go ahead and do that one first. Now, one of the stores that I highly recommend you avoid, especially if you're just starting off, is called Monoprice. Now, when I first started selling items on Amazon, I wanted to sell electronics. It took me a long time to find a product to sell that was an electronic. I actually got it from that store. I do not recommend it. I also don't recommend phone cases as well, but if you can make profit on it, by all means go ahead. And the reason why I say don't sell electronics is because first, you're going to have a hard time finding electronics that you're ungated for. Next, you're going to have a tough issue trying to find a product that you can sell new under the new condition. You might be able to sell it under a used or like new. You don't want to do that. Okay, trust me, I've made that mistake. I've lost money doing that. So just don't even bother. Learn from my mistake. The next point to touch on is called filters. Now, with filters, if you're just starting off, you're going to first want to avoid selling oversized product. So don't even bother searching for that on tactical arbitrage unless you already know how to handle that type of product. The storage fees are different, shipping fees are different, the seller fees are different. So I usually just try to avoid that. The other thing that I try to avoid is finding products that Amazon also sells. Now, there's a filter there, buttons called Amazon is also a seller and now in stock. So you're going to want to click on that. That way you remove products that Amazon is selling. If you do find products that Amazon is selling, just don't even bother looking at it. Trust me, it was a costly mistake on my part. Amazon usually has the cheaper price and they usually have everything almost always in stock. The next is profit ROI. Now with profit ROI, this is totally going to depend on your personal preference. When I first started off, I was looking for things that were above $30 profit. It was very hard for me to find that type of product. Especially since I was gated in a lot of things. So what I would recommend is first start off with $5 to $10 profit, and then for an ROI, start anywhere between 30 to 35%. But again, this is totally up to you, personal preference. I'm just kind of giving you guys how I did it and how I'm currently doing it. Right now, I'm trying to find products that are $20 and up in the profit, and then for the gross ROI is anything above 35%. So now that we went over stores, the type of filters that you want to use, you're going to want to go ahead and search, and then Tactical Arbitrage is going to do a whole search on that particular store that you did. And then from there, you can go ahead and view the data. Now, for you to view the data, click on View Data on the left side of the web page. That's going to bring down a drop-down menu. Click on View Data again, and then that's going to bring you to a page that's going to have all the products that Tactical Arbitrage found. Now, let's go ahead and run through a couple of examples. I'm going to go ahead and do a Walmart search. Let that run for a bit. It might take you a while. Sometimes for me, it takes a couple of hours for it to run. So we're going to go ahead and do the whole search. And then I'll show you guys the whole live examples of start to finish from the beginning of the search to the products that I found. And then I'll also show you how to use the extensions. And then from there, we'll take it to the next point. So the first one that I talked about was Keepa. Now, Keepa, you're just going to go to keepa.com or just type in Keepa on Google, and then this website's going to pop up. Go ahead and click on apps. And then from here, whichever browser you're more comfortable in or whichever one's supported by your platform, go ahead and click on that. Me personally, I just love Chrome. So everything that I do is on Chrome. So that's going to bring you here. On mine, it says remove from Chrome, but on yours, it'll probably say add to Chrome. I can't remember the exact phrase that it says that. The other one is called Ace and Grabber Lite. That one is this one. It has a little octopus on here. That's the icon. So for this one, same thing. Go ahead and add it to your Chrome or whichever browser you got. And then the last one is the FBA calculator free extension by AMZ Scout. Now this one, again, it's free. If you go on their website, there's tons of other products there that you can buy. But this one's free. This is the only one that you're going to use. So go ahead, add it. Again, mine says remove. And just add those. That way we can continue with the lesson. So now that you have your Amazon Professional Seller account linked to your Tactical Arbitrage account, let me go ahead and show you how to do a whole product search. So again, I'm in the US. The website that we want to do is Walmart. So here they have dozens of websites that you can do. Go ahead and just type in Walmart. Boom. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to want to do this. From here, you can look at all different types of stuff. You got arts and crafts, auto, baby, beauty, all that good stuff. Personally, I mean, I just usually just click on everything. It might take you a bit, but here we go. That's the one I was looking for. Okay, so we just got all. So that's the one that you're going to want to do. Select all even. Oh, beautiful. So select all. And then we can remove this one, select all. Okay, there. So then from here, it's already set. Category, it doesn't matter. You already got this over here on the right side. Import bulk, good. Okay, use saved filters. Now, this is the types of filters that I was discussing earlier. So you're going to want to click on remove. And then the one that you're going to remove is remove if Amazon is also a seller and now in stock. So click on that one. That's going to turn it from red to blue. That means it's going to remove those products that Amazon are already selling. The other thing I said was to remove oversized product. I'm just going to leave it because for me, I really don't care. If something is oversized or weighs a lot, less competitors. So kind of keep that in mind. Now, the other thing, profits and ROI. Again, for mine, I have it at only keep data if gross profit is at least $5. I don't mind making $5 off of a product, especially if it sells a lot. And then the other thing, only keep data if gross ROI is at least 35%. I'm going to just leave it there. You'll be able to find other products that are more than 35%. So again, this is just personal preference. So once that's done, you're going to want to click on search, which is up here. It's also on the bottom. You can't really see it because I'm my chair. Okay, where's it at? It's right there. Okay, so you're going to want to click on that. Doesn't matter. There's two different types of searches. So click on that. It's going to run through the data. So with the magic of video editing, let's go ahead and check out the data. So now the data is here. So again, you're going to want to go over here on the left, click on view data. That's going to bring down this drop down menu. Go ahead and click on view data. And these are all the products. Those are all the products that Tactical Arbitrage was able to find. The two keys that you want to look at is this Amazon Seller Central. This one's going to take you to your Amazon Seller Central. So there's no need of just typing in the ASIN and just going to look for it. You can just go ahead and click on this and it's going to bring it up. And then the other one is this: show source and Amazon products. Now this one's going to take you to the page where it's located. For example, if I click on that on the, what is that, a Trident? I don't know, couldn't tell. You got wholesale, counterpiece, vase, filler, decorative crashed glass. Okay, 4.5 pounds. So it's out of stock anyway, so we're not even going to mess with that. But we can click right here, and this is going to take us to the Amazon page. Oops, wrong one. That's going to take us to the Amazon page, this one. So then here, right, you got the clear, that's how much it was, 4.5. For this one, there's only one person selling it new at $32.95, and I think over there was like $5. Am I right? Over here is $5.99 out of stock. So it looks like it's the same. 4.5 and clear, right? So you look right here, same title, same picture, 4.5, and it's clear. So like again, there's only one person there. So let's just run this as an example, right? We'll click on the Amazon Scale FBA calculator. It's right up here. You click on that, and then this thing is going to pop down. Just click on Run Amazon Scale Calculator. That's the one that we want anyway. And that's going to bring this. So it costs us $5.99. Let's just go ahead and put $6. If you would do this one, product costs $6. Product price $32.95. Estimated monthly sales. So about 4 of these sell a month on average. The FBA fees total is $9.83. That's Amazon's cut. You'll make a marginal impact, $17.12. So profit, you're going to make $17.12, and that's a 285.29% return on your investment. So just kind of keep that in mind of what this one could have been. So here's the Keepa. So with Keepa, you got this whole list right here, right? You have Amazon, new, used, sales rank, the list price, third-party sellers, warehouse deals. I've never seen any type of warehouse deal, but you know, and then the buy box. If you're doing Amazon FBA, the buy box is your friend. So if you look here, we're gonna highlight this one. So here, this one sold at $15.49. But if you look closely, this third-party seller also sold the same one at $32.95. So just kind of keep in mind of the price difference on that. Again, it looks like the sales rank is pretty low. I mean, pretty high, I should say. Where's it at? Well, 350 in home and kitchen. That's pretty good. And then kitchen and dining, it's in the 100,000. So, I mean, this sells pretty good. The one thing that I have kind of seen is that this one doesn't Keepa doesn't always show all the exact selling. There was one product where I think I sold like 100 and something in just a matter of weeks. And that was not calculated into the Keepa. So just kind of keep that in mind too. Sales rank was still pretty high, but you know, to each their own on that part. So the other thing that I wanted to show you guys is how to do a reverse search. Now, this is a very, very powerful tool that you can use on your competitors. So basically what this means is that you can sell the type of products that your competitors are also selling if you're ungated on those products or in that category. The only thing that you're going to need to use is the ASIN Grabber Lite Chrome extension for this. So go ahead and download that. So to best show you how to do this, let's just go straight into a live example and show you guys how to implement this strategy. So the next thing that I wanted to show you is the reverse search. Now on this one, I'm just randomly selecting somebody. It doesn't matter who. You're going to want to click on their name, and that's going to bring you up to this page. And then from here, just go ahead and click on their storefront. And then that's going to bring you to a list where all their things are, right? So this person's got a total of, let's keep scrolling. They got a total of 35 pages. Okay. So you can go ahead and do a reverse search on every single page that they have. So what you do is click on this icon at the top, the ASIN Grabber Lite. Click on that. Now this is going to grab all the ASINs that are on this page. Okay, so just select all, copy, Control C, Command C, whatever platform you're using. So you're going to want to do that. Go to your tactical arbitrage. You're going to go to reverse search, right? So on this one, I already did a search. So let's just say this is blank, right? On the left, click on reverse search and then reverse search again. You're going to go ahead and copy the whole ASIN on here. Okay. And then click on search. Now I already did one for somebody. So click on reverse search and then view reverse, and that's going to bring you to these things. Now, once you're here, you're going to see these, right? Like a Swiffer, right? This one's good. And this is something that you can sell. So the thought process behind this is, let's just say, for example, you find a product, right? Or you find a niche. You find a product, you're the only person selling that product, and then more and more people start showing up to that listing. So you can do a couple things. You can look at everybody there, because they might have products that you are ungated for, especially if you're new. And then especially if they're new. So the best case scenario, if you're new, is look at their feedback. If they have 0 feedback, or maybe no more than 10, that means that they're new sellers, so they're gated in a lot of categories. So if you do a reverse search, that's probably some quick way for you to find ASINs that you're able to sell. And then another thing that you can do is, let's say you find a niche, right? Like I said earlier, you find a niche and you start seeing the same people over and over and over. That means that they're ungated in the things that you're ungated in also. So search their storefront, look at for more products for you to sell, and maybe you'll be able to find some good products that will bring some profitable revenue. So with that, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I was able to teach you something new, or at least give you a little more information on something that you already knew. That way you have another arrow in your quiver. If you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below. I'll try to answer every single question to the best of my knowledge. If you guys haven't, feel free to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more informative content. My name is Marvelous Mike, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.